Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla. So today's video, I am gonna give you guys my February TBR. Now, in the month of February, I am participating and co-hosting a readathon. Wow. Okay, so how we're gonna do this is I'm gonna tell you about the readathon, I'm gonna tell you about the prompts, I'm gonna show you what I chose for the prompts, and then if there's anything else I want to read that I want to talk to you guys about, I'll let you know. Cool? Okay, so this readathon is created and hosted by Ashley over at A Fiction and Fantasy, and this is a Sims readathon. Now, I believe the 20th anniversary of The Sims is coming up on February 4th, so for the entire month of February, Ashley has created this readathon to celebrate that. And there are 4 teams, and each team is a different family from the base game, I believe. So the first team is Team Goth, then Team Landgraab, Team Newbie, and Team Pleasant. Now, I am the host, captain, leader of Team Newbie, and I chose and was given Team Newbie because I am a newbie to The Sims. Now for this readathon, you don't have to play The Sims if you don't want to, so that's why I'm here, because I don't play right now. I want to play, and I'm still kind of learning about The Sims. And even if you don't play or you're not familiar with The Sims, you don't have to be on Team Newbie. You can be on whatever team you want. But if you want to be led by me, you should be on Team Newbie. So I have the prompts right here on my iPad because my brain is not that good to remember all these prompts. So the first one is The Sims, the start of it all. Reread your favorite childhood book or a book in your favorite genre. So for this, my reread is gonna be Winter Sea by Susanna Kersley, I believe. I read this book in 2014, and every time I gave it 5 stars at the time. Every time I see it, I think about it, and I kind of don't remember really much about it. I know it's set in Scotland, so I really want to reread it. And I think since reading it, there's 3 books in the series now, but I don't know if they're like a continuation or like it's just a general like same world, but it is a historical fiction. The next prompt is Livin Large, a book over 500 pages. Now I have 2 for this one. So I could use Winter Sea again if I wanted to double up, because you can double up however many times you want if you can make it fit. So I'm tentatively putting Winter Sea here in case I'm scrambling towards the end and don't know. If I decide to add a different book, I'm decided to add Special Topics in Calamity Physics by, I had her name at the top of my head and now I don't remember. It's the same lady that wrote the Night Film, which I really enjoyed. So I'm hoping to get to that one if I can. The next prompt is House Party, a book with multiple POVs. And for that one, I decided to read Anxious People by Frederick Bachman. I've been trying to read this book forever, and the library holds are always so long, or it finally gets to me and I'm like, oh, well, I'm already reading 10 other things. I can't read this right now. So now is the time that I'm finally gonna read Anxious People. The next prompt is Hot Date, a book featuring a romance. Okay, also for this one, I have 2, and that is just because romance is kind of easy for me to pick, so I'll just decide what I'm feeling when I get there. But the 2 tentative options for the romance category is The X-Hex by Erin Sterling, which I just know it's a romance and it has witches and hexes. So that, or I also have the ebook copy of The Love Hypothesis, so it's really a toss-up which one could go for that. The next prompt is Vacation, a book involving a journey, trip, vacation, or set in a different country than your own. I had a couple options for this, and for some reason in my brain it was like hard to pick, even though the prompt is like so big that like there could be things. But this book that I ended up choosing has been on my physical TBR forever, and I thought, okay, I gotta do it now. And it literally says in the synopsis that there's a journey. So that is The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. This is a sci-fi book, And it basically, you meet Rosemary Harper. She joins the crew of the Wayfarer, and there's a gaggle of other people, and they're on a journey through the galaxy. Don't know much more than that, but I'm excited. The next prompt is Unleashed, a book featuring animals. This one was a little hard for me to find because I didn't really want to read a super high fantasy, and I know a lot of high fantasies have animals here and there, and I don't know why it was hard for me to find something, but I ended up going with The 10,000 Doors of January, and I didn't write the authors, so I don't remember, but you'll see it here. I read online that there's a dog in this, and it's like the main character's best friend, and I honestly don't know much at all about this book, so I hope there's a dog in it. The next prompt is Superstar, a book where the MC is famous, celebrity, royalty, etc., or read an autobiography or biography. So we know that I love biographies and autobiographies, but I found 2 books that I want to read. Again, I know I just don't know how to make a decision, and if I give myself 2 options, then my choices are narrowed down, and it feels a little more like mood reading. So for this one, I'm gonna either go with Dust and Shadow by Lindsay Faye, and the celebrity there's multiple celebrities in this, because this book is a fictionalized account of Sherlock and Dr. Watson trying to figure out the case of Jack the Ripper. So that's 3 famous people right there. And then the other one that I could choose for this is Romanov, which is a retelling, alternate history type book about Anastasia. And I love the Romanovs, and I've been meaning to get to this one for a long time, so I also have that one. Last overall prompt is Making Magic. Read a fantasy book or a book with magical elements. For this, I'm gonna go with an arc that I need to read by March. So if I put it on this TBR, I know I'll read it in February. And that is Gallant by V.E. Schwab, or Victoria Schwab, whatever name she has on this book. But I literally don't know anything about it. But I requested it on NetGalley, and they gave it to me, so I gotta read it. And it's a fantasy. I'm gonna go ahead and read all the team prompts, and then I'll tell you which one I chose for my team. So Team Goth's prompts are read a classic. Team Landgraab's prompt is foil cover, gilded edges, metallic title, or opulent basically. And then Team Pleasant is strong family ties. Now for my team, Team Newbie, it's try a new genre. Now this doesn't have to be like, oh, I've never read this before. This just could be like, I've read one thing, I'm unsure if I like it. It's not normally what I read. So I decided to go all out, and I'm choosing a Western. A Western? Why am I choosing a Western? This is gonna be so silly because I'm scared if I'm gonna love it or not. And I chose Blood Meridian by Cormac McCarthy, who also wrote The Road, also wrote I don't think it's just called Pretty Horses, but you'll look it up. But I chose Blood Meridian by Cormac McCarthy, and I don't know what it's about, but I heard it's kind of gory. It's a Western, and I heard it's pretty good. But the people that I've heard that enjoyed it are usually men, and the people that dislike it are usually women. Maybe I'll be the outlier. Maybe I'll like it. Those are the 9 prompts we have for the Sims Readathon, and we all know I can read more than 9 books in a month. So hopefully I can follow my list and actually read them. Personally, I think I have a pretty list here. I've got some options if I need to change. I think I've got some books on here that I've been wanting to read for a long time. I think I did pretty good in choosing books for myself. I do have a stack of library books over here that I could tell you which ones I wanted to read, but I'm just gonna leave it with this because y'all know I'm a big mood reader, and in the month of February, I'm gonna be doing weekly reading vlogs for the Sims Readathon, so you'll see how I'm feeling about these books. And then if I start reading other things, I'll probably do like a little mini vlog of me just reading the other things that aren't a part of the Sims Readathon. So you might get like February is the shortest month, but you might get a lot of vlogs from me, but we'll see. So if you are participating in any readathons in February, let me know down in the comments. If you are going to participate in the Sims readathon, let me know down in the comments. And I've attached everybody's channel that is hosting. I've attached the Discord link. I've attached the Twitter link. You can find us. So hopefully this gets to you early enough where you can decide to join us and come along for the ride and pick some prompts and read some books based on Sims prompts. Because I know I'm going to have a good time. And I know my other hosts are going to have a good time. But I want you to have a good time. Right? Okay, so that's it for me. I'll see you guys in my next video. Like, comment, subscribe, do what you need to do. Talk to you guys later. Bye.